This is number 2 in my soda series, simple recipes using soda. We're going to be making root beer baked beans. These are awesome. So I'm using my Barks root beer. You're going to use 4 strips of bacon already cooked, 2 cans of baked beans. I'm using the ones with the molasses and the brown sugar already in them. If you're going to use the regular ones, just add your own molasses and brown sugar. Use a 1/4 cup of chopped onions. I minced them finely. 1/2 cup of Barks root beer. I'm sorry, any brand root beer. A 1/4 cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. 1 teaspoon of Grey Poupon Dijon mustard, or you can use a 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard. And then the recipe calls for an 1/8 teaspoon of hot sauce. I'm gonna see whether or not at the end whether I want that in there or not by testing it. Okay, let's get it mixed together. Get your bacon frying. While you're frying your bacon, set your oven to 400 degrees. The recipe says that the baked beans will take about 50 to 55 minutes. Beans in your casserole. This is a 13 by 9 standard casserole. And then I cut 1/2 of an onion. I put it in a 1/3 cup measuring cup, but really it came out to probably about a 1/2 cup worth of 1/2 cup worth of onions, minced onions, and then you want a 1/2 cup of your root beer. Now it's starting to get good. And with that Casey Masterpiece in there, yum. Okay, so 1/2 cup root beer, 1/4 cup Casey Masterpiece, or whatever barbecue sauce you like. A teaspoon of Grey Poupon, or like I said, you can use 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard. And then the recipe called for an 1/8 teaspoon of hot sauce like Tabasco. And I'm not going to put it in there yet. I'm going to see if I like the flavor after it's been in the oven for a little while. And I'll add it at the end if I want to. Since the flavors all fuse together in the oven anyway, it would probably get to be too strong for me and my taste. But you guys that love hot things will probably love it in there. Don't forget to put your crispy bacon in there. And then you're going to bake it in the 400-degree oven for, the recipe says 55 minutes, but all you're trying to do is get it all warm and the flavors infused with one another. So if you taste it before then and you think it's done, like I might, then you might be able to get it done before 55 minutes. Okay, so I'm just mixing it up and I'm going to put it in my 400-degree oven. Okay, the beans have been in for about 50-55 minutes. They are hot and bubbly. Don't they look awesome? All right, I'm going to serve them with pulled pork sandwiches and some slaw, coleslaw. Okay, so here's the baked beans with the pulled pork sandwiches and some slaw. For my recipe for the pulled pork sandwiches, go to my video, Dr. Pepper pulled pork sandwiches. Bon appetit!